Hey Deep Divers, welcome back to Deep Dive Disney. My name is Eric. If you're new to the channel, hello, welcome, thank you for joining us. I'm a former cast member of both Walt Disney World and Disneyland who grew up obsessed with all things Disney, and now I'm going back and kind of catching up on some of the movies that I've missed, as well as doing some deep dives into the stuff that I know more than most people probably should about Disney. So the sequels seem to be popular with you guys. It seems like people are really interested in me seeing the home video releases or the direct-to-DVD releases. So, keeping on with that, today I thought we would watch 2000's The Little Mermaid 2: Return to the Sea. As far as what I know about this one, I do believe this was an actual film. Like, this was meant to be a film rather than, like with Atlantis or some of the others, where it was a series that got abandoned and they just lumped a couple of episodes together into what they were calling a film. I believe this one was actually made as a standalone film intentionally. I think Ariel has a daughter in this one. And I believe, I'm assuming Jodie Benson is back as the voice of Ariel because I think she's never not been the voice of Ariel. So yeah, that's all I know. I know it's a home video direct release and that I've never seen it. So come along and join me as we watch 2000's The Little Mermaid 2: Return to the Sea. Here we go. Okay, so this is Walt Disney Pictures, not Walt Disney Television Animation. So this should look better, I think. I don't know why I wasn't expecting this to be a musical, because clearly it should be a musical, but I just didn't know it was going to be one. How is Eric's kingdom continuing to thrive, considering it was mostly considered a fishing village? Is Ariel just okay with them murdering her friends, or... Yeah, I would say that Samuel, you're right, back for the voice of Sebastian. This looks really good. Like, it doesn't look... The animation looks great. For the most part.
My precious Melody.
Melody? Okay.
So that you will never forget that part of your heart will always belong to the sea.
Whoa! Who's that?
Ursula's crazy sister!
Ursula's crazy sister.
Did I?
Morgana!
I had no idea this character existed.
Now, what was it?
Is that Pat Carroll again as the voice of the sister?
You all shish kebabbed her.
Sure sounds like it.
Now hand over the trident, or your precious granddaughter will be shark chow.
Yikes.
Anything you want.
Whoa.
Hit the deck!
Melody! Until Morgana is found, Melody can't go in the sea. And neither will I.
But Ariel...
Whoa, that's a different voice for Flounder.
But if Morgana is anything like Ursula, she'll never give up. Melody can't know about Merpeople or Atlantica, or even you, Daddy.
That is a very abrupt decision.
You're right. Sebastian, you will watch over her. Me?
Yes, we need to get as close to the original movie as possible. So put everything else into play. Eric has barely spoken so far. And the one time he did speak, it didn't sound like the same actor. Now, in the Broadway musical, they made some adjustments and went back to an earlier draft of the script where Ursula and Triton are actually brother and sister. So I guess Morgana, is that her name, is his other sister? But not really. The funniest thing I ever heard said about the musical, because they were all on those like Heeley roller skate shoes, was people called it Starfish Express, which made me laugh a lot.
Melody's not in here, is she?
No, Your Highness, but her birthday cake is 12 petite candles.
So we've skipped forward quite a bit, if she's 12.
Gonna be some kind of shindig. Yes, sir, a real swanky soiree, as they say.
That still sounds like Buddy Hackett.
Missing the guest of honor.
Melody!
Can she breathe underwater? What was that look?
Melody, child! How many times do I have to tell you? It is expressly forbidden for you to be swimming
beyond the safety of the
beyond the
seawall.
safety
Any
of the
such
seawall.
swimming is a reckless disregard of the rules. Don't you know?
Stop that.
Oh, Sebastian, I can't help it. I just love the sea.
So she doesn't know about Atlantica. She doesn't know she's half merperson, but she can talk to fish. Okay. Just figuring out where the logic lines are in this movie. Oh. So magic is not exactly her strong suit. Yeesh.
Oh, it's just no use. The power of the trident is just too strong for me to overcome. Morgana, why can't you be more like your sister, Ursula?
Well, it isn't Ursula's fault I got miniaturized. It's yours!
Is not.
Your fault that we had to hide out here for 12 frostbitten years!
Is not.
Your fault that we can never show our faces in polite society again!
You're really pushing it, small fry.
It's kind of interesting because this is basically the plot of Sleeping Beauty. A witch of some sort, or a sorceress, threatens an infant, a newborn royal baby, who they then have to put into hiding, essentially. And then, right before the birthday, they find her.
Please, if your mother ever found out you've been swimming out here...
I know. She'd flip.
Good kid. She'd flip. Well, back in.
I wish I could tell my mom how I feel. But she'd never understand.
Maybe sing about it.
I can talk to crabs, but not to her.
Just waltz right in and tell her you've been out here swimming in the ocean! We could all just have a big party.
The party!
Hey, that reminds me of something.
It reminds me of something. The first movie. So can she breathe underwater? Because it really feels like she can. It's weird seeing Ariel as an adult with like the hair up and everything. It's weird. Cartoons aren't supposed to age, right?
If you ask me, she's a little strange.
I heard she actually talks to fish.
So has the entire community been forced into secrecy and not telling the next generation about the fact that their queen is a former mermaid? Because everyone seemed to know that in at the end of the last movie. Just a toe. Just a toe. Yeah. Oh, okay.
We're having a bad hair day.
If we were, you wouldn't be helping, would you?
Well, I'm just here to let you know there are a lot of people downstairs.
That doesn't sound anything like Prince Eric.
You know you can always tell me anything.
That look was like, no, I can't, Mom.
Her Royal Highness, Princess Melody.
Oh, yeah. Mom's right. I can do this.
I don't know if it's just because I'm wearing headphones, but I can really hear the background actors like ad-libbing in the background as far as what their party guests are saying, and some of it's kind of funny.
That's it! I'm booking myself on a cruise.
I'm so sorry.
Well, I should
Are
say.
you okay, Sebastian?
Who is she talking to?
She's talking to a crab.
And I'm a princess. You're all beheaded. Don't laugh at me. So the fact that Louis is still trying to kill Sebastian tells me that they have not stopped eating seafood.
Melody!
Well, she's got gadgets and gizmos aplenty.
And Melody. What is this? My name's on here. That song. Where have I heard it?
Where did you get this?
I found it.
You went over the wall, didn't you? Melody, you know you're not allowed in the sea.
But why?
Oh, this is delicious. This.
It's crazy that they're using... It sounds like it's Pat Carroll again, which is nuts to me that they would bring back the same voice for a different character.
Must not panic.
Melody!
Ah! Melody's gone! Melody's gone! Melody's
Sebastian? Well, what are you...
Looking at the character design of Morgana, it looks like they modeled Sherry Renee Scott's Ursula wig for Broadway after her hair. Score's pretty. And it looks great.
You know you weren't meant to be a lowly human. What you are is something far more enchanting.
A mermaid?
Ursula's magic! Where'd you get that?
I've been saving it for a special occasion. One drop of this and bada bing bada boom, you're in Fin City. Whee!
So it's like the exact reverse of the original film.
I have to go.
Bring her home.
Here she comes. Oh. Oh.
Of the sea.
Ooh, her neck keeps getting longer and longer.
No, I'm afraid there's absolutely no possible way.
This feels like they've actually put some work into this. This feels more on par with Aladdin and the King of Thieves rather than Return of Jafar. The animation is much clearer and much better.
Yeah. Last longer. If I had my magic trident. Oh, but it was stolen years ago by a deranged kleptomaniac.
Help! Someone please! Help! It's the Fearless Adventurers!
Slash Explorers!
Titanic Tip! And his trusty sidekick there!
Going down.
Success!
Go ahead. Laugh your stinking tuxedos off. We'll show you. Someday.
Where's our spin-off series with these two? Solving crimes.
Well, you can't fly either.
And you walk funny.
Wow. Gloves are off.
I knew it. It's real.
Daring Dash, does that castle look like it has a weird penis in the middle of it? Yeah, it kind of does.
Cloak, dagger.
Cloak and dagger. Wow.
No one interferes with her return.
Looks like Flotsam and Jetsam. Or Flotsam and Jetsam? Flotsam and Jetsam.
Ariel?
Flounder?
Ariel!
Oh, I've missed you.
Aw, Flounder's got kids. Lots of them. Oh.
Oh, sure. That's it. Take your time. Kick back, relax. Let's all just linger here and die.
Hey! You got it!
You got it.
Sweetheart, you're my new hero!
Did you find her yet? If she...
Scuttle, get down and be quiet.
Wait a minute.
Scuttle.
Scuttle can get help. Scuttle, I need you to pay.
Flounder is not convinced.
We're doomed. Give it to me! Give it to me! Hey!
Forgive him, dear. He's got a little size issue. Now, if you...
Yeah, I feel the same way there, Melody. That was, questionable adult joke.
Melody's been a very naughty girl, stealing from her own grandfather. Was it worth it?
Well, it wasn't until now.
Release my daughter! Surrender my granddaughter! And I shall spare you!
Ooh, what you gonna do? Throw the crab at me?
What's happening?
Oh no. Are you going to drown?
Oh no!
Oh yeah, she's gonna drown. Well, that answers the question from before.
It's over, Triton! I sentence you to oblivion!
Get her!
I think this belongs to you!
Blubber? There you go. We're good for something.
There will be no escape for you! Ever!
Wow. Triton's pissed. I mean, rightfully so, but jeez. And we left a little room if we want to do a third one at some point. Aww. Nice little tribute to Ursula there. That was weird.
Because you're my granddaughter, I'm giving you a most precious gift. A choice. You can come to Atlantica with me, or you can return to your home on land.
I have a better idea.
Tear down your wall.
We can all be together. Come on in. There's plenty of water for everyone.
She made friends with the worst kids in the neighborhood. Uh-huh.
Oh, hi. Hi.
She's like, I changed my mind, give me fins! I just want to see some of the voices, as usual. I know that was definitely Jodie Benson. That was definitely not the actor who played Eric, whose name I can't think of right now, but he was in the Brady Bunch movies. Tara Charnoff. Pat Carroll it was. Okay, Sam, you're right. So, okay, we had 3 of the original voices there back. Max Casella as Tip. Okay, that's interesting. That was really cute. That was really cute. It wasn't the best thing I've ever seen, but I enjoyed it. Certainly better than Return of Jafar. I feel like that Return of Jafar is going to be the benchmark for bad things for me. I really didn't like that. So yeah, the voice cast was great. It was nice to hear them all back again, or most of them back again. The voice of Prince Eric was very jarring, and the fact that they brought back Pat Carroll to play her sister, like, I understand wanting to use Pat Carroll because her voice is incredible and Ursula is a fantastic character, but I wish they had gone with like somebody who sounds like her but is different in her own ways, because it was a little too much. It was a little too similar to Ursula. I like some of the songs. I do find that in the direct-to-home video releases, the songs are never as good as the original, and that makes sense. I mean, they're working with a lower budget, they're using lesser-known composers, but yeah, so the songs were okay, but not great, and certainly not anything like the Howard Ashman, Alan Menken songs of the original. But overall, it's really pleasing. It's at 75 minutes, so it's real short and quick and easy. The animation, I think, looks great overall. It's got some nice messages. It is really similar and hits a lot of the same beats of the first movie. So, I mean, it stands to reason if you enjoyed the first one, you'll enjoy the second one because it's very similar. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I'm glad I saw it. I don't know that it's one that I'll revisit a lot, but I'm glad I saw it. I really liked the kind of Timon and Pumbaa-esque characters of, I think, Tip and Dash. I think a series based on the two of them would be really fun, and I'm surprised they haven't had more of anything, really. I'd never heard of these characters before until just now, but they were fun. Max Casella, who's the voice of Tip, interestingly enough, because I said he was kind of a Timon and Pumbaa type, they were Timon and Pumbaa type characters. Max Casella, who's probably best known for playing the neighbor Vinny on Doogie Howser, MD, with Neil Patrick Harris, but he was the original Timon in The Lion King on Broadway. So that makes a lot of sense that he reminded me of Timon as Tip. This has been really fun. I'm having a great time kind of catching these Disney movies that I've never seen before. Please like and subscribe. It really does help the channel. Until the next time I see you real soon.